Hi, everyone. Today, my team and I are excited to share our project, AI-powered challenge sourcing and mentor matching for innovation for impact. To kick off our team introductions, I'll pass it over to Hudson.
Hello, everyone. My name is Hudson Akins. I did BS Entrepreneurship Foundation Management. I'm currently pursuing analytics role from Whittemore Hall.
I'm Emily St. Sing. I have a BA in Communication from Virginia Tech, and I will be a project engineer in Wilmington, North Carolina.
I'm Aaron Gamara. I did my BS in Business Information Technology, and I'll be going back to Northern Virginia to do cost accounting.
I'm not advocate. I have a BS in Industrial and Systems Engineering, and currently I'm a NobleReach Scholar of Finance.
We've been extremely lucky this year to have two wonderful mentors from NobleReach, Brian Haight and Jessica Notfine. We'd also like to extend a huge thank you to our director and mentor, Ms. Jennifer Riley, along with our faculty advisor, Dr. Joseph Simpson. Now I'll pass it off to Hudson to explain the background of our project.
Thanks, Emily. Giving an overview for the Innovation for Impact program, it's offered by the Academic Partnerships team within NobleReach and offers an undergraduate course to students all across the nation. This allows them to be able to tackle high-impact problems related to national security as well as climate change. The overview of the program for the Academic Partnerships team starts off when the problems are sourced and curated. It's done through various methods and ultimately are offered to the students through various challenge statements. Afterwards, the students will be then put into interdisciplinary teams in the various universities. This allows them to investigate these challenge statements utilizing the Deep Start methodology, as well as local mentors that are also assigned to them. Finally, students will ultimately be able to validate their solutions with the problem set, be able to present their findings through various ecosystems. Now I'll pass it off to Aaron to go into our problem statement.
Thanks, Hudson. So as the Innovation for Impact program continues to grow, we've reached the point where the way challenges are sourced and mentors are matched has become increasingly important. As of right now, everything is being done manually, which has worked very well so far. But like I mentioned, as it continues to expand, it's getting more time consuming and harder to maintain consistency. Therefore, this is an opportunity to scale efficiently while maintaining quality. With targeted automation, we tend to improve the alignment, set the program up for a lasting impact. And now I'll pass it over to Noah to talk about Stack AI.
Thanks, Aaron. For our project, we utilize Stack AI for generating challenge statements and mentor matching. Stack AI is a low-code platform designed to make it simple to build and launch AI assistants by linking data sources to large language models. And I'll pass it on to Emily to get how we utilize this tool in our project.
Thanks, Nada. For today's demonstration, we'll be using the Northwestern University 2024 project on the Great Lakes relevant problems. Before the user goes to use the tool, they need three things. First is the school and region, in this case, Northwestern University in the Great Lakes region. Second, the user will need to know a few common interests of the student team. And third, the user will need to choose a chosen topic to focus the research. This is a screenshot of what the user will see when they first open the tool. It starts by listing instructions, followed by what the user should expect as an outcome. Below, you'll see the inputs for geographic region and topic to research. Now I'll pass it off to Hudson to explain the background of the tool, as well as what to expect as an outcome.
As Emily highlighted, this tool specifically used to create the challenge statements which the students will be able to investigate. Here, this is an example of the challenge statement utilized by the Innovation for Impact team in spring 2024. And this is our tool's output of a similar challenge statement utilizing keyword inputs previously used before. As you can see, by only utilizing a couple keyword inputs, we're able to utilize web searches and academic searches to synthesize a challenge statement with almost clear accuracy and relation. As a highlight to showcase this, our current output process highlights the reduced waste, generate more value, and support rural economic development, highly similar to the challenge statement actually used by the program. Just unlock new revenue streams, drive sustainable economic growth. Now I'll pass it off to Nada to go into our new tool, which is the stakeholder.
Thanks, Hudson. Up until now, we have been building on the current existing problem sourcing tool within NobleReach. However, our stakeholder tool is something that did not exist previously and is something that we were able to build from scratch. Our aim is to help the Innovation for Impact team find and match mentors just as easily as they can source problem statements. Similar to our previous tool, we need to identify two pieces of information before we use the tool. Our first piece is the university name, in our case, working with Northwestern University. And second, we need to identify the challenge statement, which is also provided from our previous tool. For this demo, we're using reducing waste in the fish industry. Similar to the previous tool, we also have the user interface, which provides detailed instructions on how to utilize the tool and what to expect as an outcome. And down below, you see where we input the information that we identified before. And now I'll pass it on to Hudson to get on how the tool works in the background and what the output means.
So from just those two inputs that's previously shown before, this is an example output. This is a very critical thing for NobleReach, as they spend a lot of time trying to find mentors within their local networks and ecosystems. Now, by being able to put in the university as well as a challenge statement, our tool is able to extract, utilize some keywords, specific individuals maybe related to the challenge statement, and offer expert advice. As you can see here, for reducing waste in this industry, we have Northwestern University. You can see from these individuals here, based in the Chicago, Illinois area, you can see the reasons for mentorship, as well as their LinkedIn profiles to allow quicker access to getting in touch with these individuals. I'll pass off to Aaron to go to the economic analysis of our project.
Thanks, Hudson. So this tool provides three key values. First, it cuts down the challenge statement generation from hours to just minutes, which will lead to faster project kickoff times, and also reduce the mentor matching process from about 90%. Second, as the Innovation for Impact program continues to grow, with Stack AI, they're looking to onboard about 10 universities per year. Though the timeline may vary depending on each university's readiness. And last, this tool will provide a stronger collaboration, a better program experience, and a more strategic innovation planning. And this is all cost efficient and mission aligned within NobleReach. And now I'll pass it over to Nana for your recommendations.
Our first recommendation is for the Innovation for Impact team to test and refine the tool so that it fits their day-to-day needs. Once the tool is running smoothly, we suggest that they roll it out to partner universities so they can test it out. And this will show whether the tool can support larger expansion efforts and scalability as well. And lastly, we recommend future feature exploration. A key feature would be adding automatic contact capture, where the tool can provide emails and phone numbers, easing the process of reaching out to the mentors. And now I'll pass it on to Emily to kick off our advice for Cohort 10.
Thanks, Nada. Our first piece of advice is to meet with your client as early as possible and set up a weekly meeting cadence.
Afterwards, it's important to state a clear statement of work, be able to identify what are the objectives of the project, as well as follow the meeting agenda.
We also advise the team to meet regularly and have internal meetings so they can coordinate better and track their progress.
And last, meet with your faculty advisor throughout the process. They have a lot of knowledge and they're here to help you out.
Thank you all so much for coming and listening to our presentation today. We really loved working with NobleReach this year, and we really hope this can help support students and mentors moving forward. We'd now like to open it up to questions. Why did you all choose Stack AI over another AI platform?
I can take this one. So we actually experimented with different research websites. We actually tried doing the web search for finding challenge statements ourselves. But we decided to use Stack because it's a way that we can incorporate all of those tools into just one tool and have it streamlined. And it was also a tool that we utilized within NobleReach as well, so it was easy to integrate and easy for them to use.
You mentioned that it was easier to integrate to their current process. How does your deliverable fit within the framework of what NobleReach is currently?
So what's cool is that the challenge statement component is just enhancing the current process, just with faster research times and being able to curate a lot of challenge statements at once instead of just doing it one at a time. As well as for the stakeholder tool, as Nada highlighted earlier, the stakeholder portion now allows them to find more targeted people quicker. So all in all, this helps speed up the processing time. And as Aaron was highlighting before, we're trying to scale to a bunch of different universities, so they can now do more.